I mean, a lot of these things are in the eye of the beholder, right? I mean, Baltimore had more than 300 homicides for 7 straight years. It's down 20% this year, but it's still way higher than almost every other city. We're seeing a huge surge in car thefts committed by young people, as well as a lot of shootings of young people. Even as our total number of shootings are down, people want it addressed, but how? So we have a lot of meetings where we talk about, are we covering these things in a responsible way? Are we covering this in a smart way? Are we being fair? There's all these different ways that people have many different opinions about these things, and we want to try to reflect that and cover things responsibly. I've personally seen a major shift during my time as a journalist in how crime is covered in Baltimore. I think that in the beginning it was very much, um, not if it bleeds, it leads kind of stuff, but a lot of coverage of individual incidents, and I think that led to people's perception being out of whack, and it led to policies that were bad. And I think that we're trying to cover things in a much more thoughtful way, a contextual way, fewer sort of one-offs. But I think that kind of coverage is important too. I think that we don't tell enough stories about individual victims who've died, so that they aren't just numbers and stats. I think that it's important that we be real people. I think that it's okay to put your hand on somebody's shoulder. It's okay to give them time and space. One of the challenges is that people often say, I'm not ready to talk right now. But for us in news, it's a story right now. It's not a story next week, unfortunately. So I try to impress upon people that this is something that's important to us. It's important that people hear from you, that we get more information, and make sure that the real story is told, but not be too pushy. I actually really enjoy doing local news because often I'm the only one covering that story. I really hate when a story goes like national and there's like 50 reporters here just bombarding people, because I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable to be haranguing people and calling them nonstop, and the national media turns things into a feeding frenzy. I like to be able to sit in someone's home and not worry that I got to get this out right now, and just be real.